Members this year for Rhode Island, but our delegation could face a tough run with the GOP hold. Rhode Island Congressman Seth Magaziner joins us today ahead of what's going to be a very busy time in Washington. Congressman, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So Republicans held on to their House majority. As a Democrat, does this hinder your ability to get things done when you're in the minority?
Not necessarily. You know, I always try to bring Rhode Island values to my work in Congress, and Rhode Island values means working across party lines to get things done when it's possible, but also standing up to extremism when necessary. And I'm fully prepared to do both in the next Congress. I think there will be opportunities for us to work together on bipartisan legislation, like some of the bills that I've introduced to help lower costs and improve ethics in Washington. But we also know that a lot of President Trump's policy positions are quite extreme, and we're going to need to be prepared to stand up and be vocal about that when necessary. But the bottom line is this. Republicans have the majority in Congress, but only by 3 seats out of 435. And so whether they like it or not, they're going to have to work with Democrats in order to get things done.
Now, the House Speaker race has been very messy in recent years. Are you expecting challenges with this vote this year?
Possibly. I mean, what we saw in the last Congress, in the 118th, is a lot of infighting among the Republicans who couldn't agree amongst themselves on who they wanted their leader to be. That could happen again tomorrow. We'll see. As I understand it, they're still negotiating and trying to hash it out. I plan to vote for Hakeem Jeffries to be Speaker of the House, our Democratic leader. I think he is a terrific leader who has the right values and the integrity to lead. But how many rounds of voting we have will depend on whether the Republicans are able to get their act together and coalesce behind who they want their leader to be.
Now, Rhode Island, of course, is facing a lot of issues right now. I mean, we have the Washington Bridge rebuild. We have the recent cyber attack. So what are your funding priorities for Rhode Island? And do you think that this time around it's going to be more difficult to potentially get the money that Rhode Island is looking for when we do have a Republican and, controlled every single chamber?
Well, in Rhode Island, we have a great track record of bringing federal funding back to the state, regardless of which party is in power in Washington. We have been successful in bringing back funding for infrastructure and the environment and education in both Republican and Democrat-led Congresses. Most significantly, last year, we were able to secure $220 million to replace the Washington Bridge. And we're going to continue to push for more funding on that as well. I am concerned, just to be frank about it, that President-elect Trump and my Republican colleagues are going to look to cut spending on key programs across the board, cut spending on education, on food stamps, on Medicare, on infrastructure, in order to pay for more tax cuts for people at the very top who don't need it. And so that may be an area where we're going to have a fierce debate. I'm all for making government more efficient, but not at the expense of programs like Medicare and Social Security and food stamps that support working people.
All right, Congressman. Well, thanks for joining us today, and good luck with the new year. I know that you have a lot ahead for you in Washington.